Hey everybody, I'm Coach Brick.
Hey guys, welcome back to our LEGO Creator Pirate Roller Coaster set, number 31084. This is part 14 of set 1. Let's get building. Now, in step 170, I want to turn this back around again, because we're going to look down into this area right here. Let's zoom in a little bit. That's about how the instructions are zoomed in. Now in 170, let's get 2 of these quarter circle plates in tan, 2 of them, and on one of them, we are going to attach a couple of these pieces. So take one of them, and you're going to put this light gray 1x2 plate with the bar handle sticking up, and you're going to have it actually angled inward, so it's not hanging off the end like it usually is, but instead, let's see, it's going to be like that for you guys. So this would be like the top right part of the circle, and you want to put that on the bottom edge sticking upwards. And then you want to get 2 more of these like gold single round studs or beads, then put one in the very bottom corner and one right above that. So it's like that. Then this guy is going to go onto here in this intersection, this T intersection. It's going to go half along that side, flush with the back here. And this one is going to be the one closest to our wrecked pirate ship, okay? Then this other one will just go on here, like that, on the other side. And we can go to 171. Now, in 171... Oh wait, no, there's also actually 2 more pieces that we need to put on for 170. There's another one of these studs that's going to go on the corner right here. Another one of those gold beads right there, so that's stacked up too high. And then right in here, in this gap, we're going to put a 2x4 plate in tan to connect those. We can go to 171. So, let's get this. There's a cool piece right here. Check this out. It's like this square crate in brown. And what we're going to do is get a little white barrel piece, and then this cool pink crystal, this like neon magenta crystal, and we're going to put that on the top of this barrel, or can, I mean. And then this is going to go down. I don't think there's a stud to connect to in there, but this is just going to drop in there, so that can is going to make it so that it peeks out the top. And we also need to get another one of these quarter round plates and a 2x4 block, and this is going to go on half onto the corner right here, one of the rounded corners, like that, for your guys' orientation, like that. And then this, off this other corner, we're going to put this dark gray block, so it's going to be connected like that with these 4 studs in the corner, still exposed. And then this crate is going to go right here, directly behind that light gray piece. And it doesn't show it in the part picker, but there's also our skeleton dude that goes right here. So when he's in a sitting position, this thing is going to kind of hook him between the legs and make sure that he doesn't slide off. So stick him right there, and he'll kind of lean up against this crate, and he's not going to just slide away that easy. Normally if you just set him up here, he'll just fall all over the place. So you stick him there, make sure he has a little cup in his hand, and then let's push this aside for now, and we're going to build this other part separately, and we'll get back to that later. So we first need one of these dark gray 4x4 round plates, and we also need a dark gray 2x2 round block. We're just going to put this right in the middle of that plate. Actually, it's going to go underneath. So the underneath side, like that, this little table shape, and then go to 173. We need 2 of these 2x2 round plates in tan, and we're going to stack them up and stick them right in the middle. And then 174, we need another number. We need a number 12 black axle. Stick this down into the middle of all those round blocks. And in 175, we want to grab 8 of these round 2x2 round blocks in blue or turquoise, whatever. And we're just going to stack them all up, skewer them down onto this. And once you get all of those pressed nice and firmly down, and then once you have all 8 of them on here, should be right to the end of that axle. We're going to go to step 176, and we need one of these dark blue 1x2 plates, and then a black 1x2 plate with the clip hand off the side. And then they're going to go side by side on top of here. It doesn't really matter which side you put them on, as long as, let's see, if we look at it like this, you have the black on the right hand side with the clip down and the blue on the left hand side. Alright? Then in 177, we have 2 more of our turquoise 2x2 round blocks, and we're going to stack them on top of there. So we have this big tower going. And on 178, we're going to put this into place. So let's move this guy back over, and we're going to zoom out because this is a huge set. And right here in this corner, we're going to put this guy so that the black hand is oriented out towards this tan block, okay? It's right in the intersection there. Make sure that that round plate clips into both of these blocks on either side. And you have your clip hand out that way. Now in 179, we're going to extend this out with a tan 2x6 block and a light gray 2x10 plate. And we're also going to need this dark gray 1x2 plate. So this is going to go underneath here. It's going to be 2 rows of studs are going to be underneath there, and then you're going to place this tan block right after that. And then this little plate is going to go right here up against that dark gray round plate. And then we'll go to step 180. And we're going to need, we get to use one of our little orange fishes. And we get to use one of these green 2x2 round plates and tan 2x4 plate. So the green is going to go right here on top of these dark gray pieces, and the fish is going to go on here. We're going to clip his tail in so that he's looking out here, swimming in this direction towards the pirate ship. And then take this tan plate and bridge those 2 tan blocks together with that. Alright, now step 181. We need to get one of these round, it's like a 6x6 plate that's rounded off in light gray. And then we also need one of these 3 high, it's like a 3 high 2x2 block in light gray that has a wedge cut out of it. And we're going to put that on one end of this round plate so that the slope is going off the side. And then in 182, we need we need 3 of these 2x2 rounded blocks in brown. And you know what, let's push this aside and let's zoom in a little more. Better look at what we're doing here. Now, when you get these round blocks, you're going to stack all 3 of them up, and then we're going to put them right in the center, excuse me. And then in 183, we need 2 of these tan 2x4 blocks, and they're going to go off either side of that stack of brown blocks on there. And then in 184, we need 2 of these dark gray and double high wedges, and 1 of these light gray triple high wedges. The light gray wedge is going to go on the opposite side of that other light gray wedge, and then these dark gray wedges are going to go on top of the tan blocks, like that. So all of these should be the same level, flush like that. And then in 185, we need 2 more of these light gray triple high wedges, and they're going to go back to back on top of the dark gray wedges and the brown piece in the middle. Okay, make this little pyramid, and then let's see. Let's go to 186. where we need 2 of these dark gray. I guess these are triple high wedges, but they have a 1x2 footprint. And one of them is going to go, let's see, they're going to go on either sides of this right here, on top of that light gray wedge. Except they're going to go opposite directions. Okay, so if one is laying like this, then the other one on the opposite side is laying the other direction. So let's go right here like that, and like that. Actually, it's opposite what I did. Okay, so so on one end, the wedge is going to go off to the left. Okay, and then if you flip it around, it's still going to go off to the left because they're going opposite directions. So then in 187. You need 2 more of those same dark gray triple high wedges with the 1x2 footprint, and they're also going to go back to back, but they're going to go one on this dark gray, one stud on this dark gray, and one onto the light gray like that, with it sloping down this direction, and the other one opposite. Okay, so you have this kind of like corkscrew effect going on. And then in 188, we need 2 these light gray 1x2 triple high blocks with the undercut wedge, and they're going to go down into this little stud right there, and they're going to face off the same direction as that regular wedge, top cut wedge, that, so that they kind of crisscross. And then in 189, we have this call out box where we need 2 of these 2x2 round blocks stacked up, and then we also need a 1x2 plate and dark gray on top of that, and then at the other side of this stack, we need one of these black 1x2s, black 1x2 plate with a 1x2 plate off the side, and then on top of that, a light gray 2x2 plate, and then also another 1x2 in dark gray, and then this 1x2 with the ball hitch off the side, goes off the same side with the side facing studs, okay? And then in 190, we have, let's see, oh wait, first in 189 we're going to put this on here, facing off to the left, okay? That, it's going to stack on top of there, centered, like that. And then in 190 we have 2 more of these light gray 1x2 undercut wedges, and we're going to put them onto those studs with the other light gray undercut wedges, okay? And they're going to face out the same direction, continuing, rotated in, so they're not sticking out the same way as that other undercut wedge. They're rotated 90 degrees like that, okay? So this spiral continuing through there. And then in 191, we need this light gray 2x2 plate and a 2x2 dark gray rounded block. That's going to go on the very top there, with the plate on top of it. And then we'll see. Alright, so moving on to 192, we need to get a dark gray 2x2 block that has the undercut, and then we also need to get 2 of these black 1x2 plates, except one of the studs is replaced with a clip hand. And what we're going to do is we're going to put these side by side on top of that undercut block, so that the clip hand part is on the overhanging part of the block, and we need 2 of those. So get all those same pieces again, these black pieces side by side on top of it, and then these guys are going to go back to back on either side here, this tower, and ooh, that's a little wobbly. So be careful, these undercut wedges, if you put too much pressure on them, they just buckle. So yeah, make sure you hold that in place while you do that. Now, in 183, we need 2 of those, what I've been calling frog face pieces, the dark gray pieces like that. And we also need 2 of these green beads. And the green beads are going to go, if you look on the side that has the ball hitch and the side facing studs, there's these anti-studs right there on the side. These 2 green beads are going to go in that lower anti-stud and the middle one. Okay, so they're in a row like that. It's kind of hard to get those in there without knocking this out, so you might have to put those back into place. Or, you know what, it's even better, if we put these 2 frog faces on first, then it will hold those on. So these are going to go back to back so that they're studs, they're combined 2 studs each are going to make a 2x2 pattern. And that will hold these wings on so that you can push those into place. I didn't do it that way, but it'd be easier if you did. For 194, you need 2 of these 1x2 blocks, contour blocks is what we've been calling them, and then a light gray 2x2 plate. These are going to go side by side, one along each of these 2 studs of the frog faces, and then make sure that the split between them is going along with the split between those frog face pieces, and then put the light gray piece on top of that, okay? Then in 195, I'm bringing our whole set over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to attach this to the end here. So the part with the wall hitch and the green beads is going to face outwards, and we're going to connect down here that tan block onto the light gray plate, and then in 196, let's get this is fun. We need tan 2x4 plate first, and we're going to put it right back here. I don't know if you see this angle, but we're going to connect those 2 plates together, or those 2 blocks together with that plate. And then what we need to do is get 2 of these seaweed pieces, and we're going to put each one of those into these round green plates, okay? Hooks right into the middle there, on either side. That. And then we need to get our little crab. This little red crab guy. He's going to go right over here. They have this outside stud like that. That was the second stud in the back there. And we can go on to 197. We need some of our roller coaster track. So you need a 90-degree curve piece, and you gotta stick it up to those 2 teal towers, and then you also need this little slight rise, the lower part, and you get the lower part onto this lower blue tower, and then the taller part goes onto this big rock tower, and just go. Alright, then in 198, we're going to put these 2 teal 2x2 tiles on to join these track pieces together. So right here in that intersection of the track, and right here on this other intersection, lock those 2 track pieces into place. Alright guys, that's a good place for us to stop. We'll pick up next time on 199, and that will be part 15, I think. Thanks for joining us. Please support us in any way you can, whether it's just a like or a subscribe, or even if you can go to our Patreon and check us out there, see how you can donate. There's some really cool prizes, and we really appreciate all that, guys. And we'll see you later.